The day it happened, the whole market stopped to stare. A man in torn clothes, smelling of dust and sweat, was selling oranges by the gutter. But that man wasn't just any hustler. That was Chike Nwafor, a Lagos millionaire known for his mansions, companies, and spotless suits. He had chosen to become poor, to test love, to see if any woman could love him for who he was, not what he owned. For a week, he lived among the people, washing plates, sleeping on wooden planks, and eating street food. Then he met Nkachi, a kind woman volunteering with an NGO. She treated him like a human being, not a beggar. She shared her food with him, laughed at his stories, and when he offered to carry her bag, she didn't flinch at his rags. For the first time in years, Chika felt seen, not as a bank account, but as a man. He thought he had found true love. He was wrong. One evening, he revealed his true identity. The market gasped, women screamed, men cheered. But Nkechi just stared, calm, quiet, unreadable. And then she said softly, "I already knew." Chike froze. She explained that someone had warned her. Someone who claimed to know him better than anyone. That man's name sent chills through Chaka's body. Obinna, his childhood friend, the man he had betrayed years ago. But Obinna was dead. Or so Chike thought. The next night, Chike received an envelope. Inside were photographs, documents showing his company's secret deals, political payoffs, and illegal contracts. At the bottom of the pile was a message. Some tests reveal more than love. That night, a knock echoed through his mansion. When he opened the door, Obinna stood there, alive, scarred, and calm. "You tested hearts," Obinna said. "Now I'm testing yours." He revealed the truth. Cheek's rise to power had been funded by Apex Holdings, a secret syndicate that owned half the nation. Businesses, elections, even charities. They had used Chike as their puppet, and when Obinna discovered it, they killed him. Or tried to. He survived, and had come back to expose everything. But before Chike could respond, gunmen stormed the house. They escaped into the rain. Obinna vanished, leaving only a blood-stained card. "Find the scar!" Later, Chike received a call from Nkechi. Her voice trembled. "Obinna died years ago, Chike. The man you saw isn't him." Then the line went dead. When the truth finally surfaced, it shattered everything. The man pretending to be Obinna was actually Tunde, Chike's own CFO. He had taken Obinna's name and scars to manipulate both Chike and Nkechi. Tunde confessed before dying in a shootout. Apex Holdings wanted the secret documents hidden in Obinna's old safe, proof of how they had enslaved the nation's economy, and they had kidnapped Nkechi to get it. Chike returned to his childhood home in Enugu, where the safe lay buried behind his father's portrait. Inside, he found Obinna's final letter. "They control everything, oil, elections, even hope. But if you expose them, they'll destroy you too. Choose wisely, my brother." He barely had time to read before the syndicate arrived. He fled into the forest and there, under the rain, found Nkachi waiting. She had escaped, bruised but alive. "Chike," she whispered. "They let me go. They're tracking the drive. We can't use it." But Chike had made his choice. They ran together to Onitsha to meet a journalist, Obinna's old ally. He agreed to publish the files, but just as he connected the drive, a warning flashed. "Remote access detected." Then, the explosion. The press burned. The journalist died. The flash drive was gone. But Chike realized something. The files weren't gone. Obinna had hidden a second copy years ago under the mango tree they planted as boys. He dug through the roots and found a rusted box with a note. "Finish what we started." Before he could move, Apex's agents arrived, led by a woman from the syndicate. She offered him a deal. "Hand over the files and you'll be rich again." refuse, and everything you love dies. Chike looked at Nkechi, the only person who had seen both his weakness and his worth. Then he threw the flash drive into the fire. The woman laughed until every screen in Nigeria went black. Then white letters appeared everywhere, on phones, TVs, and billboards. The truth belongs to the people. The files had already been uploaded by the real Obina's secret networks, the orphans and workers he once helped, now grown and connected across the nation. Apex Holdings collapsed within days. Officials resigned, the country woke up, but victory came with silence. Nkechi disappeared after the revolution. Some said she fled abroad, others said she was helping rebuild the communities left in ruin. Chike never searched for her. He just waited by the sea, teaching children what his wealth had blinded him to. He taught them how to build without lying, how to lead without greed, how to live without wearing masks. And every evening, when the sun bled gold over the water, he whispered her name. Sometimes the wind whispered it back. Years later, on the 10th anniversary of the Poor Man Revolution, a monument was built in Lagos. Two hands, one rough, one gentle, reaching for each other. The inscription read, "To those who wore rags, so others could see the truth." Dedicated to CN and NE, and among the crowd stood a woman in a white dress, a hibiscus in her hand. She placed it at the base of the statue and smiled softly. "He finally found it," she whispered. True love isn't tested by disguise, and truth isn't proven by power. The richest man isn't the one who owns the world, but the one who can lose it all and still choose integrity, love, and the people.